just picture Zell? Why did I just picture Zell like this in the Chris Brown?
And so I'm laying there stiff, and then I just see a phone come up on the side of my face.
You start like, basically. I feel like physical touch be too much.
If I touch your arm and you move your arm, I'm gonna feel like you don't like me.
I gotta sleep a certain way, and if you like just on my arm like that, I can't go nowhere. I can't fart. I can't do nothing.
Fart together.
Not if I fart on your leg, then what? Now your leg hot.
That is dirty.
That's
Y'all be pooting up a store.
Who's y'all?
Y'all too.
I do not be pooing. I don't be pooing. Jayda.
You look like you be pooing.
No. Give the people real raw growing pains.
Yeah.
Now they can see how Jayda be eating her snacks.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to Growing Painz Podcast, where we talk about business and the life of a young adult.
Yeah.
I'm Tre'Vion, and these are these two women.
Jayda's giving ASMR, but I'm Yanni.
I'm Jayda. I'm sorry. Okay.
All right. Please get it together.
Hey y'all, I'm Jayda.
Jayda Waiter.
Jayda Waiter. Jayda Waiter.
Jayda Waiter. I don't want no Ruby Rose.
Not Ruby Rose.
I feel like I would. Jayda is probably more put together. Ruby Rose is just like a person that you just would
What
want.
you trying to say about Ruby?
No, I'm just saying
Ruby.
that she's just a person that you would want. Like as a one night stand or something.
That's crazy.
Why do you think that is?
Can we get in the episode?
That's a question.
Exactly.
Me no know.
Ruby Rose.
It's like if she started YouTube channel.
Trey thinks that you give one night stand vibes.
Oh my
What
god,
makes
bro.
a woman give one night stand vibes? Why does Ruby Rose give one night stand vibes? What makes
cut
you
this out,
look at her
please.
and say one night stand?
Cut this out.
Don't
Please.
cut it out.
It's me trying to avoid the question.
No, I actually
Anyways.
know why.
No, can we get
Cause
to
she
the
be
episode?
showing her rum.
Not you switching terrible. Come on.
Cause she showing her rum.
Please move on.
Cause she have a lot of followers. I just seen on Instagram. I was watching Harley Initiated, and they said that one of them said
Hardly initiated.
they do not like a girl that has a lot of followers.
Really?
They said
I mean, but that's fair though, because I don't
you
like
don't want to do that.
has a lot of followers. Well, it's not like I don't want it, but it's kind of like
So do
like
you
you're more in the
consider?
cut.
Do you have Wise Label? That's a lot of
Right.
followers.
That's my.
Then you
clothing
almost
brand.
about to
That's not
hit
me.
10,000. No, you're about to hit 10,000 almost.
Exactly. Once you hit 10,000,
So now,
it's not
yeah,
a lot.
all of a
So
sudden,
that's
you
not
don't
a
want a
lot.
lot.
But once you hit 10,000, it just goes up and
Can
up
you
and
fit
up.
10,000 people in your house?
It's a lot in that aspect, but I'm saying like.
And you're gonna be 15 and 20.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, I'm not saying something wrong with it. I'm just saying. I would prefer not to.
Someone low key.
Cause yeah, like ducked off. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Like he got, you know what I'm saying?
Sounds biased to me.
Now let's get into the topic.
I feel it though.
Yeah.
So Ruby Rose.
Now let's get into the topic. Anyway, today we are talking about our love language. Can you read my love language? And I need love and
y'all. So we all took a
affection.
test. But before we read our scores, what do y'all think y'all's is? Because did y'all look at y'all looked at
Wait,
y'all's
yeah, I
scores,
did.
right?
not to say what do we think ours is, because we already know. Let's try to guess what we think each
Okay,
of us are.
I like that.
So what's the different love languages? We should have probably had that up.
Quality time, acts of service, physical touch, gifts, receiving
Yeah.
gifts, and words of affirmation.
Okay, quality time. I feel like you a quality times girl, Jayda.
Let me think.
I feel like Yanni is you give acts of service vibes.
Yeah, because she want people to help her with her content and not have 10,000 followers.
Yes.
Correct. I feel like
Trey.
first thing that's coming from my mind for you is maybe like words of affirmation. For me, I don't know. Yeah, because you don't give physical touch.
Yeah, Jayda does not give physical touch.
She don't give
She's
physical
like, oh, get away.
Yeah.
Trey, you get physical touch.
Nah.
Like
Trey's
with a
words of
girl?
affirmation. I feel like Trey's words of
I
affirmation.
feel like with a girl that he really likes, he gonna be.
They're like, girl, look good. Won't you back that thing up?
I feel like he's gonna want to be real physical with a girl he likes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. I would say mine for Trey is words of affirmation. And
Okay.
then
Interesting.
Zell, I would say Zell is maybe physical touch. Or
You seem like
'Cause he
quality
be-
time. Like they'll seem like he could be just happy spending time with his girl.
And rubbing his lady feet.
Like if they just together,
Oiling
they
them
by
feet
each
up.
other, they seem like they would be just happy being in each other's presence.
Real quick. If you're not subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Tap in.
Tap in, twin. Take a 5-second break and go subscribe.
Exactly. We got so much on our channel, y'all. We got vlogs, we got challenges, we got silent library, we got everything. So what are you doing? Like,
are you
go
doing?
subscribe right
What
now.
are you doing?
Go stand on
subscribe.
business. Go stand on business.
Stand on business,
Let's get back
yeah.
into the episode.
I just picture Zell. Why did I just picture Zell like this in the Chris Brown?
What?
Like doing a performance for God.
They'll probably be doing that. He probably
You be doing that,
dancing for her.
He be like, say what
They'll
your
say, why
name
y'all in
is.
my house right
Oh
now?
yeah, she girl. You got me looking at.
Oh, we should have sent this to Zell so he could do it too.
You probably can do it while we go over ours.
It's in a group chat, right?
Yeah.
It's in a group chat, Zell.
Yep. It's in a group chat.
All right, so let's go
They'll
over
be
ours.
singing to Kai. Where is Mrs. Fry?
I gotta see her. Travel.
across the world just to
What?
Headed
To the
bay.
what? Man, the Chi-Town, and she might be out of space.
All right.
Okay.
We're almost close to getting monetized. Calm it down.
Okay. So, Jayda, you go first.
Oh wait, I didn't say what I thought yours
Oh yeah,
were.
what do you think? Wait, Jayda said mine.
Oh yeah,
is
acts
what?
of service.
Okay. what do
Yeah,
you
so I would
Acts of
agree.
service?
Yeah.
think?
All right.
Yes.
Go start with yours.
Okay, so the first thing.
Wait, can we all do that?
What?
Like say first. Maybe do our top 3 or something.
Okay, top
Wait,
3 is cool.
Top 3.
Or do y'all want to go?
Oh, okay.
Let's
okay.
do top 3 because the top 3 is really accurate for me.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so my first thing is quality time.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna read it for y'all. It says, in quality time, nothing says I love you like full undivided attention. Being there for this type of person is critical, but really being there. With the TV off, fork and knife down, and all the chores and tasks on standby makes you feel truly special and loved. Distractions, postponed activities, or the failure to listen can be especially harmful, whether it is spending uninterrupted time talking with someone else or doing activities together. You deepen your connection with others through sharing time.
Let's do it.
So how do you feel like you
I would say it's
do that?
yeah, I would say it is accurate because I like to just, even if we're not doing nothing, just being there with you is good for me. Like even if I'm working, you working, but we could work from home. We just in the same room working.
Yeah.
Or like us going out to eat, or like, say my man is like, oh, I'm about to go to Chipotle. It's like, I want him to ask me to go with him too. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I'm not a clingy girl, because I do like my own personal time by
Yeah.
myself too. But I also like to just be there like with him,
I feel that. I'm the same way. Like if I'm going to the grocery store, I want you to come with me.
Exactly. Like it's nothing like being there with that person,
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
I was the only child for a couple years, so I'd be liking to have my downtime by myself.
I was only a child.
But I do feel as though, well, I don't know if you mind me saying it, but
What?
no, it's nothing like crazy, but I it makes sense why it would be quality time, just because like what you said about like your mom and stuff.
I was like, what are you about to say?
I didn't
Exactly,
really,
because
like-
Shay loves airing my business out.
I mean, you already aired it out before.
No, I don't know the word, but
That's what I was saying. I was just saying like that, like
okay. Well, my mom.
Yeah.
What about?
like just how you said that you wanted her to be around
Oh,
and stuff
yeah.
like that. Like that would make sense why that would be the first thing.
that.
Yeah. That's real.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going over mine. So it's
First one.
Yep. So it's crazy that you said words
y'all
of
get all
affirmation.
that?
Because that was the first one?
Yes, that's the first
Yeah.
one. Bruh, if somebody, even just like, if I have a girl, like, bro, hype me up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Or even, not even just, because I feel as though this don't just apply to romantic relationships, just like overall how your friends, how your family, everybody should treat you. But let me read what words of affirmation says. It says, actions don't always speak louder than words. If this is your love language, unsolicited compliments mean the world to you. Hearing the words I love you is important. Hearing the reasons behind that love sends your spirits skyward. Insults can leave you shattered and are not easily forgotten. You thrive on hearing kind and encouraging words that build you up. And bruh, that is me, because if you say something crazy, I'm gonna remember that in the back of my mind forever. Don't play with me. I remember what you said. So you gotta, like, I don't know. I'm not saying that I feel as though I've learned to have a tough shell when people say certain things. So now it don't really get to me when somebody says something that I don't like, when it's like a negative, like below the belt kind of comment.
Right.
It don't really bother me as much anymore. But as a kid, that junk used to sting, and I used to remember that and resent people for that.
Like
but
it
like
ruminates in your mind.
Yeah, like it replays over and over in my mind. Now every time I see this person, I'm like, dang, like I remember what you said. I can't mess with you. So that, and then also it really do, words of affirmation really do like hype me up. Like it makes me feel good. I don't know why, but it just be making my heart smile. Like hearing things from friends and family, just as simple as like, I love you, or I'm proud of you. Keep going, different things, or like, you're doing great, you had a great week, stuff like that. That always encourages me to keep going. So that's my number one. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah. Well, that was my guess. So
What made you think that?
I don't know. I really don't know. I just guess.
Because I feel like I don't show a lot of emotion, so I don't know.
I don't know. I could just tell.
Interesting.
Kind of weird, but yeah.
So my first one was acts of service.
Okay.
I can see that with Jayda.
And so,
Wait, what was my guess for you? Oh, it's words, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually thought that was gonna be more towards the top, but so it says acts of service is helping someone. Can helping someone out really be an expression of love? Absolutely. Anything you do to ease the burden of responsibilities weighing on an acts of service person will speak volumes. The word he or she most wants to hear. Let me do that for you. Laziness, broken commitments, and making work for them. Wait, what? I cannot read. Laziness, broken commitments, and making more work for them. Tell speakers of this language. I cannot read.
You're good.
You're good. I'll be the same way.
This is not making sense.
Because when I was on camera, I was like, don't mess up, because they're going to say you can't read.
Exactly.
Don't mess up.
Or popcorn reading in class.
It's like A, B, C.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so it says laziness, broken commitments, and making more work for the person. It basically makes you feel like your feelings don't matter. And then it says when others serve you out of love and not obligation, you genuinely feel valued and loved. So I have that. It said 27%. But I would say that makes sense for me. I think there was a lot of stuff like in my last relationship that he would do that I always thought was like really nice. But then I didn't know if that was like wrong as far as like the fact that I like certain things so much, because it's like, dang, do I like you because I don't want to say because you're acting like an employee, but
Yeah.
but it would be stuff like, you know, I always would have to pull all-nighters for my brand, so he would stay up. It would be sometimes where I had so much work to do, I can't even like stop to eat. So he would just go give me some breakfast, and he's feeding me while I sew, so I don't have to actually stop.
Oh, that's
like,
acts of service for real.
like, so I don't have to actually stop sewing. He's feeding me while I sew, and so I can keep getting stuff done.
That's tough.
And so stuff like that, coming to my photo shoots, when I'm like running late for a client, he'll like, say I have to go meet with a client at like 6 a.m. he'll like be like, okay, I'll drive the car. You could finish the dress in the car while like finish sewing in the car. Stuff like that. You should just used to be like, oh my gosh, this takes like such a load off of me. Like it actually really helped.
Yeah.
And so stuff like that, I just was always super appreciative of. What else do I like? Even stuff like, like cooking for me or little things like that. Because I like to do stuff for people. Like, so if you are returning that, then it's like, So I definitely feel like acts of service is something that I really love.
That's
because it's
good.
like doing things like that, I feel like it does show that you care. But how it said, it had the sentence that I kept messing up. How it basically said like laziness, broken commitments, and making more work for the person, like that makes them not feel valued or loved. I 100% felt like that because I had also had those issues in the relationship. So once that started happening, it caused a lot of frustration because it's like, it felt like, why are you making stuff harder for me? You know, like, oh dang, so much is making like clicking in my head right now.
Yeah.
Like even it would be like, well, I just cooked this meal for you. Like I'm doing this to show like my love for you. Like, so in my head, why you can't do something like clean the dishes to show your appreciation? But I don't know if that's like just me being tit for tat, but I guess I am like a really like acts of service person because I want to do all this stuff like, I'll cook your favorite meals or like do stuff like big gestures and things just to show that I care. So I never really thought about how important it is for me to feel like I received the same thing back.
You just made me realize with like words of affirmation, I noticed that I used to have trouble with in my business when people would just take the work and not say like thank you or I appreciate you. And I do that to everyone. Like I'd be like, thank you, I appreciate you. When I'm in front of a person's face, I look them in their eyes and tell them that I appreciate them. Yeah. So like I noticed that I used to struggle with that, and even just like I be needing more passion, more energy when you saying stuff. Like don't just take from me and not like say thank you or like that you appreciate it. And not that I'm doing things out of like, oh, I want this person to say thank you, but I do that with everybody. And not that you can expect the same exact thing out of everyone to do the same thing that you would do, but more so just getting to know a person. Like I want to make sure that I know people and what they love languages are and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. That's real. I actually thought that my first one was going to be acts of service. I thought my first one was going to be that, but it's actually the third one. Because I feel like I show more acts of service than quality time. And then my second one is, guess what? What would y'all say my second one is?
There's words of affirmation, quality time. What's the other ones?
Gifts.
Physical touch.
Physical touch. And
is it physical touch?
Wait, what would you guess?
I would say like gifts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, my second one is physical touch.
Mine too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I feel like that's accurate. For it to be the second one, I think that's accurate. I feel like my test should have been first one, acts of service, second one, physical touch, and third one, quality time. Yeah.
I thought the reason why I said gifts, because I was thinking like you would get excited if somebody bought you like a tripod or something for your business.
Yeah, that's real. But I think gifts is actually the last one.
Gotcha.
Yeah, gifts is last one.
Mine too. That one is like 10% for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine is like 7.
Physical touch, that's the last one for me.
Really?
Yes. But you said, I don't like being touched by a bunch of people. It has to be like somebody that I genuinely like.
Yeah, see, like I can't, if I'm in a relationship specifically and there's no physical touch, I'm going to feel like you don't love me because why are you not holding my hand? Why are you not hugging me? Why are you not putting your arm around me? Ooh. Why are you not like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
just touching me. Yeah. I don't want to, like, that sounds weird, but I don't mind being touched by people that
I don't mind.
Things, bruh. It'll be stuff like you said, holding hands. It'll even be as simple as like if we're like sitting next to each other, I want my arm to touch your arm.
Literally, bro. Listen, if I touch your arm and you move your arm, I'm gonna feel like you don't like me,
Bruh,
because why do you not want me to touch you?
my ex used to get on me about like being in school, and I would not like hold her hand. She would be like, "Why are you not like holding my hand?" And it would just be awkward.
Yeah.
Like, not that I don't want to touch her and stuff, but it's just like, I don't know. And it's
agree.
weird because my mom, she was affectionate growing up. Like, she would give me kisses and hugs and stuff. But even my mom said, like, as I got older, she said, you do not want to be touched. Like, I'll be like, can you like...
It's crazy that you mentioned that, because my grandma, like, when I go back home, she be asking me for a hug every 5 seconds.
I'm crying.
I'm not even joking. And so I definitely feel like physical touch, like, even in the last relationship I was in, like, it was a lot of, like, touching, like, his beard and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And even, like, if whoever I'm in a relationship with, if they touch me, it's like reaffirming that, like, okay, like, you like me, you know?
I feel that. I used to not like physical touch at all, but that's because I grew up in a house that wasn't affectionate, really. Like, well, maybe when I was really little, but as I got older, I don't say I grew up in a house like that.
Yeah,
Okay,
your mom
my
gonna be
dad-
like,
yeah,
don't
I
play.
was gonna say something. So, as I got older with my dad, it was not like a lot of affection.
Oh, turn the mic.
Okay.
My fault.
As I got older with my dad, there wasn't like a lot of affection, and so I feel like, yeah, physical touch used to be very like weird for me. And then in my last relationship, he was super affectionate, and so it just used to be so weird. It's so funny. I remember like he had took this video, like he wanted to cuddle. This was the first time we ever cuddled. And we're laying there. I felt so awkward. But then while we're laying there, he takes out his phone and he starts recording the video. And I looked so awkward. I didn't know what to do. So I'm like,
Wait, you gotta explain to the people that's
oh
listening.
yeah. So I'm like laying there already cuddling is weird. The cookies. Already cuddling is weird for me at this point. Like, so weird for me.
Yeah.
And so I'm laying there stiff. Like, and then I just see a phone come up on the side of my face. So like, I don't know what to do. So I just close my eyes. I think he's
So you don't have to act like you need to do something for the camera.
You start like, babe, sleep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, bro, that's funny.
It was so weird, bro. I just used to feel so awkward. He was trying to do footsies, cold hands.
Oh no.
What they what they said about I love you is more important than hearing the reasons behind. Wait, I love you is more important. Wait,
for
it's
physical
moving.
touch?
Yeah, no. Words of affirmation. It says hearing the words I love you is important. Like stuff. It be I know people say that you gotta put actions behind your words, and that too. But like hearing those kind of things, that junk be making my eyes tear up. I'm not gonna lie. And acts of service, that was my second one. And I feel as though taking a load, like you said, like a lot of times when I'm with like family or something, or you know, if I'm with a person, how you were saying, if you're working on a dress or something, if I'm doing graphics and stuff, if you could just like drive so I can finish this, that's like a huge help in the moment, and I'm grateful because like you just took a huge load off of me, because now when I'm driving I'm rushing like, oh snap, like I gotta hurry up. But when you actually are driving and now I can have that time to do what I need to do, now I can be present when we get to our destination. You feel me?
Okay, so your second one was acts of service.
Acts of service.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your third?
My
You didn't
third.
say your second.
I did. I said mine was the same.
Oh, okay.
Physical touch.
Okay. Oh yeah, you did. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So you said your third.
Yeah, I'm about to say it now.
Okay.
My third was acts of service, y'all. Acts of service should have been first. Like, I promise you. Because that's how I show my love, and that's how I love receiving love. Like, acts of service. I remember there used to be times when I lived in Maryland, it was me, my dad, and my brother. We used to all eat dinner, like, at the table, right? And there would be times where, like, I would be eating, I'd be like, oh, I need a napkin. And my brother would hop up and get me a napkin for me without me even having to ask him. I'd be like, yeah, like, that's what I like. People just doing stuff for me.
You're like, that's my toy for real.
No, for real.
Hey y'all, what's up? I know you're enjoying the episode, but real quick, we wanted to take a second to talk to y'all.
Hey, pull out your phones right now and text the word GP Crew to the number down below. Let's get it.
Go do that right now. You're going to get updates about new drops, events, and so much more.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let me get back behind the camera. Let's get it.
Like, I love when people do stuff for me, help me, without me having to ask. Like, it shows me, one, that you're paying attention, and two, that you care, bruh.
Yeah.
Especially if it may be a little inconvenience for you, but it's like, I still want to help you.
For sure.
Bruh, I love that. And y'all, even like, y'all could guess, like, you know, can you help me with content? Or can you help me with this?
Yanni be like, Trey, can you give me some content? I'd be like, no, Yanni, not right now.
I know, yeah, like, I love just being helped. I love people showing that they care for me by the way they act, because it shows me you care.
Yeah. Even with acts of service, I realized that just the simple things with acts of service of, I don't typically splurge on myself or, you know, do for myself as I would for others. Like, for example, I went back home and I realized I bought my father some, what was it, Saint Laurent cologne. I was like, why did I buy you that? I was like, I'm sitting here not buying myself no cologne, going on Scentbird and stuff, getting these little samples. And I bought him a $400 package cologne that he had since last year. And I was like, why did I buy you that? Like, I'm about to go splurge on myself.
Yeah.
So one thing I noticed that I love is when, although I don't splurge on myself, I do have people in my life where they'll see stuff that I need and they'll get it. And it's like, yo, I appreciate that. Like, for example, I had this raggedy wallet, like, and I know you're not supposed to have no raggedy wallet or, you know, for y'all a purse and stuff, because that's where your money goes. So you should have something that is like presentable. So with me, I had this raggedy wallet and I was just going to use it because I don't be caring about that stuff. Yeah. But my mom had bought me a Michael Kors wallet for Christmas last year. And I was like, yo, that's clutch, because you did not have to do that, but you did. And the fact that you were paying attention to what I needed, that's like hard.
So what's your third one?
Third one would be quality time.
Oh, okay.
And for quality time, I don't know. I feel as though for me, it's very awkward when I'm sitting in a room. If we all sit in a room together and it's like super quiet, it's so awkward to me. I will walk out the room because I'm like,
why?
I don't know. It's just like, I be having thoughts in my head. Like, I want to just have my intrusive thoughts going, and I don't want to be the one that just pops out saying something dumb. Like,
Okay, so
Why
question.
not though? You can't say something dumb.
because I be like, they gonna judge me.
Wait, so when we all came back, it was me, you, Jayda, and Gone. We came back from Florida, and it was silence in the car ride. Was that awkward for you?
I can't really remember that time, but I know a most recent time when Zell, Kai, and all of us, after we had that meeting, and then we all was just sitting there in silence.
In the back room?
Yeah, in the back room. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
We was in there in silence.
Yeah, after the meeting.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember that silence. But I know we was in there.
Yeah.
Well,
I
just
remember
really,
being
any
in
times
there.
that we're like sitting there in silence, it's like so awkward for me because I want to just say stuff, but I'll be like, I don't want to say nothing.
Oh, wow.
So I'll just
I love
walk out.
those moments.
No, I like it, but it just, I don't know. Maybe
I'd
not
be cool with
long,
it.
super long periods of time, because it's just like,
So you feel like you have to always be talking?
no, I don't feel that way, but I feel as though in some moments it'd be so awkward. The car ride, no, it wasn't awkward, but that I don't know why y'all don't remember that moment. It was literally like a couple weeks ago, but that moment
I
where we were
remember
just sitting.
the room. Us being in the room. I don't remember it being quiet though.
Zell had walked out. It was me, you, Kai, and Yanni sitting
Oh,
in
I
there.
remember.
And we were just sitting there quiet. And I don't know if y'all seen, but I walked out.
Yeah, I wasn't really
I
paying
don't
much
remember
attention,
it.
but I remember. We was just on our phones.
Yeah,
That's probably why I was just zoned out.
we were on our phones, and it was so awkward for me. I was like, bro, let me walk out, bro. Because I want to say something. I want to do something, but I was like, let me just
You
walk
could have
out.
said something to do something.
That's awkward. Y'all quiet and minding y'all business.
That's crazy.
I be wanting to be like, grrr, like just randomly.
That's crazy.
Because that's what I do in my own personal time. I just be doing
So
random.
you be in the room and you just be like, like type.
Yes, I do.
What?
I do that. I be laughing at myself in the room. Like, I'd be like,
Trey, be quiet.
"Gra-ta-ta-ta," like just randomly, just doing stuff. I be acting out stuff in my mind. Like,
No.
I just be like, that's what I said. Being the only child, you got to come up with something. You got to be creative.
Bro, I'm only
and I was the
child.
only child
Well,
for at
not
least 10 years. I mean, my
10
stepbrother
years
as
is
well.
nothing.
10 years, bro? That's a whole
Now I can
decade.
see if it was like 15 and it's like, ooh, like you and your
She had
teen-
5 more years. Ooh.
Yeah, because it's like you're a teenager now, but 10 years, like.
10 years? That's a long time to be a one child in the house.
Bro,
You got to come up with
remember
some.
that.
Yes, I
Exactly.
do.
No.
How you gonna
Give me
tell
one
me?
You
memory
didn't even
from.
become conscious till you were
Exactly.
5.
That's what I was
So
saying.
you were the only child for
That's what I'm
technically 5
saying.
years.
That's what I was
You don't
saying.
even
You didn't even agree with. You didn't even have your own explanation until she
Well,
said that.
because she explained it better. I had lack of words, my fault. But she explained
Exactly,
it
don't do
perfectly
that.
well. Because I have a brother as well, and it's around the same age as his brother. So that's why I'm like,
How you gonna tell me what I remember?
Because you didn't become conscious until you were 5.
You don't know that.
What's your earliest memory?
My
How old
earliest-
were you when you had your first memory?
Exactly.
My earliest memory is when.
he better be.
My earliest memory is when my mom dropped me. It's like, now let me not say that. My mom gonna be like, I did not drop you. My earliest memory was when I came out the womb and I said, ah.
Come on, give her earliest memory.
I'm trying to think. I was like,
don't
I'm
even
in my
have
mom's
one.
My
car.
earliest
Room,
memories when I was
room.
5 years old.
My earliest memory was around that time.
Okay,
which was
so you
what?
don't even remember nothing before that.
I remember watching SpongeBob.
At probably 5 years old.
No, it was around like
What?
4.
Watching SpongeBob. Anybody could say that.
Exactly.
What the heck?
Y'all hating, bro. I remember.
Whatever, bro.
Do you remember the
You do not
time?
remember, bro.
I remember.
You just needed something to say. And you said SpongeBob. Like, get out.
Years.
No.
Just barely anything, bro.
I don't like how y'all just. Because now I'm trying to think of a deep time from like 4 years
You don't
old.
have one.
And the only thing I could think about is my age of like 6 when I started remembering.
Exactly.
Okay,
So
I remember.
really-
Ooh, I remember this when I was like 5 years old. Okay, that's a loss of memory. I forgot. Never mind.
Exactly, bro. So you wasn't an only child for 10 years. You lived it for 10 years, but you don't even remember the first 5.
I know I was the only child then.
You don't even remember it. You remember
Why are you laughing?
You made it seem like it was a big thing. Oh, I was a child for 10 years.
I
Like,
was. I had to come up with my own stuff at 5 and 6. I was sitting there, had the T-Pain mic, trying to sing Trey songs and play the piano and
And then a
stuff.
few years later, you had a baby there.
I didn't have no baby.
You had a baby in the
I
house.
was not popping no kids out at 10.
Bruh. You know the youngest age somebody gave birth was like 5 or 6 years old. Crazy.
What?
The silence was very loud.
Oh, Trey doesn't like that. Let's make him talk. Trey doesn't like the silence.
Chill. I like silence. Chill. I like silence, but just not too long.
I'm just imagining Trey literally just type, pop, 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 pop.
I do that in my room just by myself, or I'll start making jokes,
You be like, Trey, I got a joke for you.
or I'll be coming up with skits in my
You be
head.
like, self, knock, knock.
Yes, I do that. I don't know why is that funny to y'all. Why is that funny? Why is that funny, bro?
That is funny. What do I do by myself? I sing.
Eat. She be eating up all them fruit snacks. Fruit snacks be gone in an hour.
Don't do that.
What do you do, Yanni?
By myself? I'm a visionary, so I'm always imagining stuff. I don't act it out, though.
I do that too.
Praising and worship.
Yes.
Do you ever hear me singing?
Yes. I just heard you in the other day.
I was thinking y'all didn't really hear me. I just be singing though, and I talk to myself sometimes.
Oh, you
But
just like Trey.
yeah, I be like, never mind. I don't know. I don't want to put my conversation out there.
No, just say it.
Go ahead, say
You
it.
already started it.
It's like we're pressured to say it right now. Say it. Say what you be saying.
I just be like
Jayda be like, that dark chocolate man I'm gonna meet one day.
What?
I don't be doing that.
Yes, you do it. You be watching
All colors.
Twilight.
All colors are beautiful.
Sound like a previous
You
episode.
didn't say the same. You didn't say that the other episode.
Yeah,
said
you
your
did
type
it.
is
All
dark
melanated
chocolate.
colors are beautiful.
What about heights?
Go ahead, bro.
No, my mom had. I think she said something. I was talking to her about how I be talking about short people on here,
Too much.
and I was like, man, it's a joke. I literally, if you look at the guys I've dated, they do not be tall, bruh. But I was hoping that by me talking about short people, it'll attract the right type of person.
Well, that's not how you pull them. They gonna be like, "Ooh, she did not have no kind heart. She did not have no grace for short men. I would have wanted to date her."
Bro, everybody was laughing about the Bible blicky thing you said.
Oh, yeah.
in the episode.
Jayda, you do like Bible blickies
No, for real.
for sure.
I like all.
That's cat.
You do not like non-blickies.
She do not like
well-
non-blickies.
Wait, what does that mean? Non-blickies.
Non-blickies, a Bible
You
and a
don't
blicky and they a
like
thug.
Okay, I
Thugs.
like Bibles. I like guys with Bibles, but you do not have to be no thug. Like that is my
A
past life.
retired thug.
Okay.
My last thing is
You're on Instagram. How would you even know what your last thing was?
Talk about my last.
Like, how would you know? You're my last thing. You're on Instagram scrolling for your life.
What's your third
I can
one?
go. My last,
no, you already went. You
my
already
fourth,
went.
my
We're
fourth
not
thing
doing
is
four
receiving
and three.
gifts.
We're not doing the fourth and fifth.
So hurry up.
So my third one is quality time as well. I love spending time with my bookie book.
Bookie book.
Yes, I can just be there for hours and hours, spending time with the person that I like. Even like you said, if we're working, doing our own thing,
Yes.
it's cool. But honestly though, I have been getting in a space where I do feel like I don't need as much time. Because I feel like I be busy. So I don't necessarily want to talk to a person every day anymore, or even like see them all the time anymore.
Basically, Jayda don't want nobody. She said, "I'm too good."
Look, I think when I was younger, I used to always feel like, oh yeah, let's talk every day, let's see each other all the time. But now it's more so, I don't know. I guess I just feel like I'm busy. So, but when I do see, if I am gonna see a person that I like, then I feel like, okay, then I'll spend a lot of time with them in that moment. But yeah,
Yeah, that's real.
That's real. Okay, are we on the fourth one?
No, we were. Do y'all want to? We were just gonna go up to 3.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well,
So that's it then.
the receiving gifts part. Did y'all talk about receiving gifts?
None of us had that as our top 3.
Oh, well, never mind.
That was in my last, and that was hers
Well,
last too.
Physical touch. I feel like physical touch be too much because it's like if I'm like I gotta sleep a certain way, and if you like just on my arm like that, I can't go nowhere. I can't fart. I can't do
Y'all
nothing.
Fart together.
Not if I fart on your leg. Then what? Now your leg hot.
Then she can poop back.
That is dirty.
That's
I play it.
no, she's not. She's so serious.
Jayda, you putting on
She
your
want a
man?
dark chocolate
Jayda
man.
putting on her man. No, I'm not.
She putting on your dark chocolate. That's why she wants y'all to be so
not,
tall.
bro.
'Cause she don't want your head to be.
All right, bro.
She want y'all dark chocolate men. She want them dark chocolate men to be tall because she don't want them to smell like fart. She be waving the blanket. Ooh.
All right.
Especially all them fruit snacks, the chocolate chip cookies. I know her farts be hitting, doing a number
They
one, number
don't.
two.
Y'all ain't never heard me fart, but y'all be pooting up a storm.
Who's y'all?
Y'all too?
I do not be pooing. I don't be pooing, Jayda.
You look like you be pooing.
No, I might burp 1 or 2 times.
You look like you be pooing.
Y'all be over there burping and pooting, making all the sounds.
No, Jayda, that's you. You just trying to put it on.
Y'all ain't never.
Jayda, so you gonna say you never pooted?
I'm not saying that.
Jayda definitely be pooting. She be eating all them snacks and she be pooting away. Before we started this episode, she was like, "Ooh, I gotta poo."
Why are you putting her business out there?
But
That's
y'all don't hear it
wrong.
though.
No,
know
we
it.
smell it though.
No, y'all don't.
That's them
I
silent
never pooted
killers right
around
there.
y'all.
She be sniping the whole place out.
Bruh, I ain't never pooted around.
She be
y'all.
having us do the mannequin challenge. That girl is a real crowd pleaser.
Bye.
Go over our top 3 real quick so we can end it off. So I'll go first. Mine's was word of affirmations, acts of service, and quality time.
Mine is quality time, physical touch, and acts of service.
Mine's is acts of service. Did we all just say the same thing? Physical touch and quality time.
So okay. That's tough.
So yeah. So do you want to end it off with something? Okay.
So I was about to spend some quality time, some acts of service, and some physical touch.
Did you do
Physical
the test?
touch is why he's having
What
a
was your first one?
baby.
Oh, okay.
Ah.
Tough.
The first one, the second one was acts of service.
Acts of
Okay.
service,
Third one was quality time.
quality time. Gotcha. That hard.
Was physical touch.
Physical touch.
Hmm.
That's crazy. Y'all physical touch is at the top. Me and his is the second to last.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm very touchy feely with
Yeah.
a guy that I like.
Me too.
I feel like all of this wasn't meant to be just romantic.
Yeah.
You talking about with a guy.
I mean,
This with your
'cause
friends and family,
I'm not
too.
touchy feely with friends.
Yeah, exactly. Me either.
Y'all better not
Yeah.
to be touching.
Well,
on me.
sometimes I may I may touch my female friends sometimes, and it's not like it might be like a hug or something. But I'm not touchy feely with my friends. No.
Yeah, like. Yeah, no.
Yeah, we took a photo shoot today. That was the first time we all touched each other. That was the first time. It was like, ooh, get off me.
Nah, like it'll be little stuff like that. I might.
Jayda, one thing about Jayda in the photo, she gonna put her elbow on my shoulder. I'll be like, oh my God.
That's what I was gonna say. That's probably the only way that I'll touch you.
And then every time she lift up her arms, she poot too. She be like,
All right, now you lying. Now you lying. But yeah, I don't really like to touch my friends.
Same. I would say the top ones for me and friends is acts of service.
gotcha.
For me and friends, probably that acts of service.
Me and friends, I feel like whether it's friends, a relationship, or family, it's words of affirmation.
Tough.
Yeah,
And the second one is always acts of service right after. So I don't really be caring about gifts and stuff.
I actually don't care for like. Well, I was about to say compliments. Compliments are cool. I don't want to say I don't care for compliments. I don't care for certain types of compliments. I like genuine compliments.
Yeah, me too.
So like physical compliments don't really do much. It's like, oh, okay. But if it's like a compliment about my personality or my character or my spirit, that will make me like, oh.
Yeah, because that's more. It's not surface.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
we go. So like
Nah, for
surface
real.
level compliments are just
I
like,
feel the same.
One of the people that we had met at Vest Fest, it was a girl. She was like, I love your soul. You have a great soul. I was
Yeah,
like,
like,
are
stuff
you trying to
like
be
that
my
is-
wife? Like, why are you saying this to me?
Compliments like those mean the most.
Nah, for
so
sure.
when we go and we find each other, well, when I find y'all some people, I know what to look for. For February, I know what to find y'all.
Make sure for Yanni, he got a Glock.
Yeah,
Don't put that narrative out there,
a
bro.
retired thug. So we're about to get into the end of the episode
Yes.
and do our last segment, Make It Make Sense.
Where we give advice.
Almost burps.
Who did?
Where we give advice to young adults.
We give
growing
advice
through life.
to growing young adults going through life.
Not you trying to talk over me. Anyways, wait, hold on. We didn't mention the shirts though. The Growing Painz shirts.
Big GP.
Big GP.
Yeah.
We just did a whole photo shoot, y'all. Right before this episode, we did a whole photo shoot. It
A
was
whole
bomb.
one.
For
Not a
sure.
half one.
A whole one.
that.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, what's the question that we have? Can I pick it?
Bro, you was about to have me say the same thing now.
What you mean?
Sing the same freaking song because you done got it stuck in my head.
What's the song?
I'm not about to do that. See, Yanni, you gotta get Trey.
What? Why say that?
Anyways, let me pull a question and hopefully it's a good one.
Hopefully.
Well, I was about to say something wild. All right. Here you go. Why did I smell it? How long has Growing Painz been rolling? What convinced you guys to start?
Can we do a different question?
Yeah, I feel like we always
We
speak
didn't
about
talk
that.
about that so many times.
Whoever wrote this question, we appreciate you, but we
Oh,
just
yeah.
always
Oh,
ask.
I'm
it.
sorry. Yeah, we didn't. Me and
always
Jayda
get
just
asked the
disregarded the question. Jesus. Okay, hold on. Hopefully it's a good one.
Can I pick?
Go ahead. Pick one. Trying to be extra.
We already answered a question like this.
What's the
before.
question? Read it.
It's about content creation. We already
Oh
did
my
something
god,
like that.
these are outdated. Sorry, y'all. We
Okay, I
trying
like
to find a
this.
good question. Here you go.
They said, "Who do you run to
Just read it regular, please.
when times get hard? Who do you call on?"
No, we done answered questions like these before.
Okay,
We appreciate y'all questions.
appreciate y'all
these
truly, for
questions
real.
are just kind of old now.
Okay.
I do not know how to read cursive.
Let me see.
Let me give it a try.
Oh
then.
my god.
Do y'all know how to read cursive?
Yes, that's what I said. Let me
Well,
see.
I want to give it a try. Tips on managing time. Okay, I can read it. I have a planner. Something feel us. So I'm constantly battling the clock to accomplish everything and show up. Can y'all stop looking
You're
at me?
reading like
It's
you're
get to
Floyd
the point.
Mayweather. Come on. Like,
Here, you can read it. Just cut that part out.
like, what's that other boxer name? The one be like Nakith. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, that's crazy.
With the two
He's
breads, he be like,
special.
nah.
I didn't mean to
That
say
is not
that.
funny.
I didn't mean to say he was special. Cut that out.
Don't cut it out. Leave it in there. But what's the other?
I meant no, because that's messed up. You can't
Okay,
tell
well, you
people
said
that.
it. You're already
I
canceled.
meant to say that he is definitely
Leave it in there because we
mentally
need the.
delayed.
Leave it in there. We need the views. So when you get canceled, it runs the views up.
No.
All right. Anyways, tips on managing time. I have a planner, yet feel as though I'm constantly belittling the. Wait.
Exactly.
Oh, wait. Okay. I have a
Let me
planner.
pick another question.
Shh. Tips on managing time. I have a planner, yet feel as though somebody. This ain't me. I'm sorry. No, let me read it. Let me read it, bro. I have a planner, yet feel as though I'm constantly.
You sound like
Let me see.
No, can you let me read?
up.
Anyway, I have a planner, yet feel as though I'm constantly battling the clock to accomplish everything and show up for activities that will benefit business or myself. What are ways to determine what's important to focus your attention on to be most effective? I feel like we answered this too, but let's do it.
Can you read it again now that you got through it?
Yeah, because
Oh my God.
Read
Tips
the main
on
part.
managing times. I have a planner, yet feel as though I'm constantly battling the clock. So they're always battling the clock. They're always rushing. They said to accomplish everything and show up for activities that will benefit the business or myself. what are ways to determine what's important to focus your attention on to be most effective? So how do you manage your time? That was the topic,
so-
time management.
Can I see?
All right.
I just read it.
I understand. I want to see it.
So, what I recommend is figuring out what is top priority. What is the main things that you need to do for the week or for the day? One thing I've heard, one thing I've heard Aaron on Demand say was you can have a top 3 for the day.
Jayda, you got one more time. Like, we still got a whole nother episode to shoot. You pauses touching your chest. Do we need to call Amber Alert?
No, I rebuked that.
Bruh.
How was it,
This
serious?
is how, if I feel a burp coming, I have to pause to see what's going to happen.
Can you go?
But anyways, so I would say top 3. What is the most important things you have to do? Also, turn your freaking phone off. You know, like that's probably distracting you while you're not getting the most important stuff done. And time block. I've talked about that before. So time block and even track your time. If you don't know why you're not getting stuff done or you're always racing the clock, see where your time is going. Start tracking what do you do throughout your day. There you go. Period. The end.
I like that.
Mine, I'm still working on time management, especially as a creative. I feel as though I'm working through time management still. Hopefully, God caused something in me where it helps me move a little quicker. Because especially with being a creative, it's just a lot. With editing and stuff, sometimes I have like a desired time I want to complete some, but then I still be needing more time. So one way to prioritize what to focus your attention on, this is something that I learned before, and I'm not sure if I said this already, but write down like 6 things that you need to get done. What's the 6 things that you need to get done for the day that are must-dos? And when you write that down, you track your time. How long is it going to take you to do each task? And that's what I've been doing. So I'll write down the 6 most important things. I already know I'm going to do design, so I don't write that down. But if I have to do something for myself, whether that's go to an appointment, different things like that, I'll write that down as the 6 things and move forward with it. You may not get everything done, and that's something that Jayda taught me, is to not overbook your schedule. Like, don't just have things going back to back. Be realistic. So that's what I learned about time management.
That's good. I would say, and what's actually crazy is I have a wallpaper. My wallpaper is a focused fool can accomplish more than a distracted genius. And that's something I was working on a lot more in this season of my life, staying focused, because I'm the type of person, a lot catches my attention, a lot. Like if I'm trying to do something, I'll be like, oh, I got to go do this. Oh, I got to do this. It'll be a whole bunch of unimportant stuff be popping up in my head.
Mm-hmm.
So I was reading a book called The One Thing, and they talk a lot about staying focused on one thing. If you start a business, have one reason. It will blow up off one product. It's like one, the power of one. And so I would say something that helps me is setting one intention for the week. So when your week starts, set what's one thing that can move the needle, one thing. And then throughout the days of the week, set one goal that helps you move a step closer towards the bigger intention for the week. And that should help you stay focused. That way it's not like, oh, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this. Because I'm the type of person, I'll write out 10 things I got to do for the day and only do one of them. And so I realized only setting one intention, one focused intention, helps me move the needle.
For sure. And that is the end of this episode. We hope that made sense to you.
First of all, make sure y'all go get our Growing Painz merch, okay? As you can see, we got the black with the white logo and the orange Z, and also it's a big orange Z on the back. And then let's move the camera to Jayda. We got, it looks white on camera, but it's really a light cream color, a very light cream color. Yeah. With a very brown caramel color Growing Painz logo. With a caramel logo on the front and an orange Z.
Yeah, it needs to be more creamy.
It is like
yes. And it has the orange Z on the back as well. So make sure y'all join our community.
Hold on, she's showing the Z.
Oh yeah, show the Z.
See that?
Big
oh wait, let me
Z.
not touch you. My fault.
Jayda said she likes physical touch.
Not really.
But yeah, make sure y'all join our community and support and get some Growing Painz shirts. It's going to be linked in the description. Also, y'all can support our podcast. Follow us on Instagram, Growing Painz Podcast, and follow us on TikTok, Growing Painz Pod. Make sure y'all stream Growing Painz Podcast on Spotify and Apple Pod. And Jayda's over here trying to eat her cookie.
Can we end the episode? Let's go, please.
And
Y'all.
Yeah, make sure y'all follow me, Yanni Bradshaw. Y'all support my clothing brand. Yes.
Did we say our names?
At the beginning, yeah.
Okay.
Make sure you follow y'all.
Yes. As y'all can see, this is a prime example of how I get distracted. But yeah, follow me, Yanni Bradshaw, my clothing brand, Wise Label, Jayda.
Follow me at Tre'Vion, Royal Tre'Vion, ROYLTREVION. And you can follow my creative agency, Royalty Made It. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Follow me at I am JAYDA ELLIS Jayda Ellis and at Jael Official.
Sound like Keith Lee. All right, let's end the episode.
Bye, y'all.
We
Love
out, y'all.
y'all.
Have a good night or day.
Bye, y'all.